more of conversational related issue. That is because we feel like a lot of people have started diverting from the white collar job. Now you see doctors doing handwork, you see barristers trying to learn one handwork or the other, you see journalists trying to learn one handwork or the other, because we are not left out. So that is why today we thought that we should bring it as a conversation for we and you, we from the studio, and of course you from the other side of the mic. So good afternoon to you who is keeping a date with Holy Ray. You know how it is. I know my people, I know you, and I know you all right there. So what are you expecting? A lot from the studio today, because I am not alone. I've got Rebecca Oise. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, you did.
And of course, did you hear that voice? Oh my God! Oh, this big voice! They crack my head. It's not just about Rebecca Oise. She is one of the best in what she do. Ask me, what does she do? You would want to know, right? I am keeping you in suspense because she is doing something that a lot of people feel like, oh, it's supposed to be the main. This is the main field. That is what the men are supposed to be doing. Why is a woman doing it? Do you know what it means when you go to fix your car in a mechanic and you're going to see one pretty lady bounce into you like, hey, guy, how far? It's your fix for your car. So, and of course, William Sokoro is by my right.
Thank you, listeners at home. Thank you.
Yes. So, now you know. Today, let me say, today's Saturday cruise is going to take a different turn, a different dimension, because I want us to talk about the necessity for having a handwork. All right. So, we're going to be talking about handwork. Why is it important to have a handwork? Why do you think it's necessary to have a handwork? Why won't you just read your law, read barrister, whatever it is you read, and just face your profession? Why wouldn't you just read accounting and just face your profession? Why wouldn't you just read your journalism or mass communication and face your profession? Why would you want to have a handwork as a backup? That is what we'll be talking about. Anyways, don't you go nowhere and don't you touch that dial. Let me go on a quick music break, and when I come back, we will get started with the conversation. Why is it important to have a handwork? Don't you go nowhere. Keep it locked down to Eagles 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. And of course, if you want to see what my superstar lady looks like, I am still keeping you in suspense in regards to what she do. If you want to check us out, run right now to our YouTube page. And of course, we are live there. And also to our Facebook. We are live there too. And don't forget that you can follow us on our social media handles. If you want to know how I look, I actually look amazing today, right?
Yeah, you do. I love your hair.
Anyways, she said she loves my hair. So if you want to see Holy Ray's hair, you want to see how I look, I've got a new hairstyle. Go check me out right about now on the YouTube channel. Let me go on a quick music break. And when I come back, we will get started with the conversation. Don't go nowhere. We are in the studio. Don't you move. Hello, Abuja. Thanks for staying tuned to Eagles 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. My name is Holy Ray. And of course, welcome to the Saturday Cruise Show, where we bring you that undiluted entertainment. And of course, today we will be talking about the importance of handwork. Why do you think it's important to have a handwork? Why do you think there is need for someone to have a handwork after going to school to study law, study accounting, study medicine, every other course? But outside all of that, you still come back and want to have a handwork. That is what we will be talking about this afternoon. And of course, my guest is seated already. I have a doctor. Yes, I forgot to put that in the first instance. So Dr. Victoria. Oh, Rebecca, sorry.
Rebecca,
yeah. Yes. So Dr. Rebecca Oise is in the building. Did I get that correct?
Yes, you got it correct.
Okay. And of course, William Sokoro is still in the building. All right, Rebecca. So welcome Two Eagles FM.
Thank you very much. It's
You're
nice to
all
be here.
blushing. What's up with that?
I am just overwhelmed. Thank you for having me.
Seriously, you're welcome, Rebecca. I beg your pardon in case I mistake your name for another name. Please keep correcting
Just
me.
call me Becky. I think that's fine.
All right, so officially, let me not keep you in suspense. Let me not tell you what my guest does. All right, so my lady in the studio this afternoon, talking of Dr. Rebecca Oyser, aka that female barber. Can we do this together? AKA that female barber.
That's female barber.
Oh my God, it's so amazing. You know when you have this lady that is so poised and is saying, oh my God, this is what I do and I love what I do and I like how I do it. I mean, speaking to her over the phone, I was like, I can't wait to see this lady. She is so poised, so confident, you know. So now, Miss Rebecca, Mrs. or Miss?
Miss, please.
Okay, so Miss Rebecca, aka that female barber, is a barber. Of course, I'm not talking about hairstylist. It's not a barber that barbs main hair cuts, do all those things, lock hair and all of that. This is not fixing and filing nails, strictly barbing of hair. Anyways, let's talk about you, Rebecca. How did all of this started? Why did you choose to be a female barber and not to be every other thing else?
I've always wanted to do what guys does. I've always wanted to challenge myself to do that thing that men think they are the only ones that can do. So it's always been part of me to do what is not in the norm.
Okay. So that was how you came about it?
Yes.
Wow. Anyways, it's quite interesting. Okay, so you from the other side of the mic, join the conversation. Let's hear from you. Let's know what you think why do you think it's important to have a handwork? Is it necessary to have a handwork? Let me get your thoughts on 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888 or send your thoughts to me via WhatsApp on 09097054450. And of course, you can also call us, and I appreciate my lady barber in the studio. That's female barber. Hello. Hello, good afternoon to you, and thanks for joining us on the show.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What is your name? I'm trying to get the name.
This is Prince Silva.
Prince Silva, you again. I have told you, stop twerking your voice. Must you always want to confuse me on air?
I don't think you ever get my voice.
Yeah, that is because you know how you do it, right? You just always come up with different styles, and you know how you do your thing. But it's fine.
Except I call you. I use a special name like to call you like the way I call Benedicta. That is where you can get me voice.
Okay.
If you want to see me, by
It's okay. So until I get that special name, it's okay. Thanks for joining us on the show anyway. So let's get your thoughts. Why do you think it's important to have a handwork?
Well, you will not even think twice. This question is very important.
Okay.
It's very important because to have a handwork is even more better than a white collar job.
Okay. Why?
It's even more better because that handwork, when you have a handwork, it will pay you not monthly.
Okay.
It will pay you every day, and it will come in bulk. Like you get more work than that of a salary earner. Okay, I mean.
Okay. All right, Prince Silva. I don't know why the network is always interrupting when you are talking to us, but whatever it is, keep your calls coming through and let's get your thoughts. And of course, if you have a word for my guest in the studio, don't forget to bring it on. All right. She is a female barber. Hello.
Hello, beautiful.
Is that Solomon language?
It is Solomon language.
Okay. All right, Solomon language. For you, I can always detect when it's you on the phone. All right. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon.
How do you work?
Work is amazing. And how you doing?
How is the weekend going?
Weekend is fine. That's why I'm here with you.
Awesome. How is Ghana?
Solomon. Oga is fine.
Make I can take class for your mouth.
Oga is fine, Solomon.
Awesome.
All right. So, what word do you have a word for my guest in the studio? She is a female barber.
I guess I agree to now. Good afternoon, sir.
Say good afternoon to
Hi,
you.
good afternoon.
Well done. I will not see this person again, female black papa.
She's here. She's in the studio. She's the one that just said hello to you.
Well done.
If you can go check us out on Facebook, on YouTube right now, we are live. You will see her sitting right beside me, looking all bussy and beautiful.
Awesome.
I wish I was carrying low cut. You'll see her bobbing my hair this afternoon.
Yeah, I want to say Baba.
Oh, really? Okay. So, what do you have to say? What do you have for my guest?
Huh?
What word? What is your word for my guest?
I have to say keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, so talk to me, Solomon language. Why do you think it's important to have a handwork?
For me, if you have a handwork, food no go finish our table.
You lover of food. Now food now you go first talk.
And anytime we put hands in our pocket, you go to see money. Alive.
Okay.
And secondly, handwork, you don't need too much capital. Not be this one say I not get money, my capital just scatter. No, not for handwork.
Okay.
So handwork is a good thing. So,
Okay.
keep it up.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Solomon Language, for calling. And keep it locked down. Of course, today's program is going to be a very, very unique and different one. Like I said before, if you have a word for my guest in the studio, why wouldn't she be a doctor? And I'm yet to talk about that because in addressing her, I saw Dr. Rebecca, right?
I am not a doctor.
Okay, so the doctor is academic.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, however it is, what is your word for my guest in the studio? Let me know why she chose to be a female barber and not every other thing that women do. Hello.
Hello, Hajime.
Yeah, good afternoon. Is this Priscilla calling back?
Yeah, you got me right.
I got you this time, bro. All right, so talk to me.
I forgot to say congratulations to our sister.
They say congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Honestly,
Thank
God
you.
will continue to strengthen you and bless you more.
Amen.
For a lady to go into barbering like this, to deserve an award. Because my last hair was a lady that barbed me.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And I asked her, where did she learn her barbering from? She
Hmm.
learned me from Anambra State.
Wow.
She learned me from Anambra. And she barbed me to the style I always wanted. She barbed me and I dash her on my mother. I
Wow.
say her mother what?
So you finish your money that day because they barb your hair fine.
I'm telling you. If I see a lady who to
Yeah.
barb me, I always got joy. I feel like when I be the person to barb me.
Thank you for supporting us, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
So, handwork pays more than all these white collar jobs.
Okay.
All these salary earners. And me, as I am like this, I'm intending to go to learn I want to learn handwork as well, attached to what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because of
Okay.
wish me more money. But you know, one thing with this handwork, no matter how the economy is shaking, it will never affect them that much.
Okay.
It will not affect it. Food is always on the table.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't go broke like those who are earning salary. Yeah, because those who are earning salary, there's a time that their salary will not come on time. You start borrowing money now. You start borrowing money.
Okay. Hello. Are you there? All right. He is saying that there is need for you to always have a backup plan. Anyways, keep your calls coming through. If you have a question for my guest, of course, in the studio, I have that female barber, and that's her handle. Also, in case you're trying to check her out on social media handles, that's her name. That female barber. Of course, she is a barber. You need to see me in the studio. I've got a clipper. Anyways, let's talk about your tools. I see that you have all of them displayed here. So let's talk about them. What and what do you use for your work?
Normally, there's a clipper,
Okay.
a shaver, and a
Okay.
detailer.
Okay.
Most barbers don't use most, but the general one we use is the clipper.
Okay. All
Clipper
right.
has
Hello.
different sizes
Yeah, before
and
you go
different-
ahead, let's take this call. Hello.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, Solomon language. Is it Solomon?
Yes, this is Solomon.
Solomon, why are you why did you go and change your voice? You think I won't recognize you? Like seriously? You're doing this to me right now? My Solomon language. You know Helena. My Solomon language.
My holy Benedicta.
My holy Solomon Benedicta.
Is your guest married? Is
She
she
is
married?
single. She is single and hardworking.
I want
Independent.
to congratulations to your husband in advance.
Amen. Future husband. Congratulations, babes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Please, Solomon language, go and check us out on YouTube right now. We are live there so that you see what she looks like. All right, that is Solomon language right there, calling back to congratulate my guest in the studio, future husband. Of course, future husband. If you are listening to us this afternoon, you've got for yourself a very hardworking, dependent woman. Of course, hardworking woman. Anyways, before we go further to pick that cut, you were going to tell us about the stuffs you use, your items. I can see a whole lot, like I don't know the names. I can just recognize that that I have a clipper.
Yes.
I have a clipper here, and of
Yes.
course, I don't know what. I just know that this is used for babbing the word, but
Why
I don't
you
know
holding
how
it that
this is
way?
used.
No, you hold it this way,
Okay.
not this way.
Wow, professional. Hey. And then we have another thing here. Let me see what is this
This is
used
a
for?
shaver. This is a shaver.
Okay. Okay. So
This
what?
is okay. Now these are almost the same thing. This is a detailer.
Okay.
It's used to bring your head down to a very, very low state. And this is what actually called a smoother tool.
Can you bring it up a little bit so
This is
people can see it on our
this is called a
YouTube?
smoother tool.
Okay.
So after you use this and the person still wants their hair to go down, you use this to smoothen
Okay.
it. So this is a smoother.
Okay.
And this is a detailer.
Okay.
Detailer is used to cover the lines. You can
Okay.
use this to do what this does, but you
Okay.
can't use this to do what this does. This
Okay.
takes the hair lower than normal. So if I want to barb your hair, skin, if you have skin on your hair, and I take it down with this, if I want to make it smoother on demand, most times they don't want it, but if you want it, I use this, and your hair will be like very, very smooth. So yeah.
Okay, of course, if you are just joining us, this is Eagles 102.3, your radio experience. You can count on. My name is Holy Ray, and this is Saturday Cruise. Of course, you know that on Saturday Cruise is that show where we bring you a whole lot of entertainment. Plus, we bring all sort of artists in the studio to showcase their talents. It is more like giving an opportunity for those persons that have something really to develop the world and develop themselves out there. And today, of course, on the program, I've got with me seated right here beside me a beautiful, of course, beautiful and hardworking lady. She is that female barber. Of course, she is a woman that has taking up this as a determination to say, I want to be that woman that is doing something unique, something different from what every other woman out there are doing. Like I was talking about, okay, women do restaurants, women are doing fashion designing, women are doing styling, salon, and all of that. But yet, this lady right here choose to be that female barber. And of course, if you see the way she held the machines, the items, and explain how this is used, and that is used and all of that. Ordinarily, I wouldn't know about that. And you know what they say? There's a saying that goes like this: what a man can do, please join me,
A
lady.
woman can do better.
Yay! So you see that? So what a man can do, a woman can do
better.
even more better. And of course, who called now? I think that was Prince Eva or who? I think one of the callers, one of the callers says the last time he went to cut his hair, it was a lady barber that barbed his hair, and it was so nice, and he was so happy, and he enjoyed the services to the extent he had to pay more than what he was supposed to pay. All right, so that is what we're doing practically right about now. And if you are just joining and then you are missing a lot already, don't go nowhere. It's gonna be more of a vibe discussion, and then we do a little bit of music. So keep it locked down to Eagles 102.3, your radio experience. You can count on Holy Ray and that female barber are in the studio. Don't go nowhere. We are talking about the importance of having a handwork. What is it? Why do you think it's important? Why you keep your fingers close to your phone? So dial the studio number. Let's take a little bit of sip of water, and when we come back, we keep up the conversation. Don't go nowhere.
2.3 FM, Abuja, here.
4 minutes gone past the top of the hour of 1 o'clock, and of course, this is Eagles on 102.3, your radio experience. You can count on Saturday Cruise is still balling. Holy Ray is still in the studio, and of course, I've got Rebecca beside me, that female barber. Right about now is that time where we want to meet you. Let's meet you. Like, who are you? Where are you from? I mean, what dialect do you speak? Why would you choose to do this work? You have to be standing all through because of money. Let's meet you, lady.
My name is Rebecca Oise.
Okay.
I am from Edo State, Nigeria.
Hey, Edo people, come and carry your sister.
I was born and raised in Lagos, Festac Town.
Wow.
I moved to Abuja recently. I learnt my trade in Lagos State.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically it about me. I'm trying to not just barb. Actually want to push my brand to make it a household name. So it's not just about barbing for me. It's actually my passion. It's my drive. It's what gives me joy. I like the fact where you walk into my shop, sit on my chair, looking rough, and then I make you look clean, and you look at me and tell me thank you.
Wow.
That's my passion, and that's my joy, to make people look good and make them feel confident again.
All right, so now let's talk about why do you think is important? What will be your advice this afternoon to people, anyone listening to us right now, to say, okay, outside whatever you do, there is need for you to have a handwork. So let me hear from you. Why do you think it's important to have a handwork?
I think it's important to have a handwork because anywhere you are in the world, it's your handwork.
That will sell you.
It will sell you. Going to school is good. Education is nice, but also have a side hustle, like I call it, because there are some countries where handymen, that's what they call them, they pay them more than they pay some white collar job workers. So it's always good to have something you can do that doesn't require you to either write a CV or go to an office for an interview or whatever it is. Yeah, that's my advice to people out there. If you go to school, make sure there's also a vocational skill you've learnt. Most times a job might not come by, but your skill can actually pull you through till when you want to get a job. So even if you want to be a career person in the future, your handwork can be a stepping stone to get to where you want to get to. Or what might put food on your table for a very long time before you get what you want to get. So yes, getting a handwork is very important.
Okay, did you hear that? I love how she says that with so much confidence. That getting a handwork is very important. Getting a handwork is very important. So when I happen to those of us that don't have handwork, I have to start thinking. I have to start thinking of one handwork that I can learn, because it's obvious that is what a lot of people, recently I've come to realize that Nigerians are not lazy.
No.
At all. We are not lazy. We are always trying to do something. You need to see the youth out there. Everybody is struggling. Everybody is working so hard. And of course, if you are listening to us this afternoon and you don't have a handwork, Williams, go and learn a handwork. What is your handwork?
Well,
What do you want? They'll tell you carpet cuts. So you have to be conversant with hairstyles and how
and the
people pronounce it and how
names.
people call it. Yeah. This morning I was trying to get ready to come to the studio, and someone they called me. Someone's at your shop where he wants to barb hair. I had to quickly stop what I was doing, rush down, and they said that barb me carpet. I smiled and said, "Bros, how low do you want it?"
Wow.
He said, "You know carpet cut." I said, "Sir, now low cut now." He said, "Okay, barb me."
Yeah.
I finished his hair and then I rushed back home. But on my way home, I was like, this guy wanted to confuse me. He said,
Yes.
"Carpet."
You know, sometimes people just want to test you to
If you know
see
what
if
you're
you
doing,
know what
yes.
you're doing.
Yeah, so he said carpet, and I was like, carpet. Okay, low cut. So I took the hair down. I said, "Is this low enough?" He said, "Yes." And then I continued the hairstyle, finished up, rushed back home, and then started coming here.
Wow. Okay, so now let's talk about your location. Let's talk about your location, and then I'll also love to know your goals, like what you want to do. Is it just going to be barbing of hair? What else do you do outside barbing of hair?
Okay, outside barbing of hair,
But you look like a DJ. You look like you might know how to do.
No, I just
DJ.
love music. My brother is a DJ, not me.
Okay, because
love music.
when I
I'm
was
a
playing
music
music
freak.
in the studio, you need to see her moves. Like, oh my god, I
Okay,
thought I was the best
It's a
dancer.
family thing. We dance
Okay,
in the house. Yeah.
okay,
So my goal is to help women out there.
okay,
I've always had this dream of having an academy where I'll train women on how to barb,
okay,
tattoo, piercing, and also
Okay.
massage.
okay.
Yeah, so that's my goal. DFB, that female barber, is not just a barber shop to me.
At
It's a
all.
brand.
Okay,
It's a
yeah.
movement. It's a religion, if I'm allowed to use that.
kind of,
Yes,
kind
kind
of.
of. So it's not just about barbing hair. It's a long-term project that I want to actually hold and continue, mainly for girls, young girls and women. Guys can come into,
Wow.
but mainly for young girls and women. Yes.
Wow, did you hear that? Oh my God. Anyways, join the conversation. You have a question for my guest in the studio, or do you want to tell us what you think is important to have a handwork? Let's hear from you on 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. You can also send us a WhatsApp message to 090-9705-4450. Say a word to my lady in the studio. And of course, if you have something to add up to what we are talking about, why do you think it's important to have a handwork? Why do you have a handwork? And how is the handwork treating you? What is the necessity? What are those challenges that come with it? Just as we're going to be talking to my guest about challenges. So keep your calls coming through while we will keep up the conversation from the studio. All right, so my lady, let's talk about the challenges. What are those challenges you face in the quest of this business you do?
Okay, the challenges are quite much. If
Okay.
you're not confident to what you're doing and you don't have that aura, it's more or less like you showing body confidence, like coming out and say, "I know what I'm doing."
Okay.
Most men will look at you and say, woman, you won't barb me. You sabi barb. So it's
I
less for you to
understand.
now be calm, collected, and convincing and say, "Sir, let me." But cutting of hair is not like braiding of hair or
At
sewing
all.
the clothes. If I spoil your clothes as a tailor, I can go get another material.
I can replace
and
it.
replace it. If I spoil your graphic design, I can redo another one. But if I spoil your hair, I cannot regrow your hair.
At all.
So it takes a lot of confidence for you to say, "Sir, sit down, I can cut your hair." Yeah. So most men would not be sure you can do it because they see you as a delicate person. Woman, cut my hair. But so far, so good. If
It's
you are,
not been easy.
yeah, it's not been easy. And I have this
Okay.
addiction. I have this
All right.
addiction.
Hello. Let's take this call first. Hello. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us on the show.
My name is Mr. Shadow Mikey from Gariki.
Mr. Shago Mighty.
Mr. Shadow.
Okay, Shadow. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
calling on the show. So talk to
Love
us.
Your voice. Your voice sounds like Benedicta.
Oh my God, Benedicta is my sister. So when I say it sounding like Benedicta right now. Thank you so much for liking my voice. Yes, so that way you won't get to miss Benedicta so much. All right, so talk to us. What's your take on what we're talking about?
I'm watching you people live on YouTube.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Hello. Say hello to them. Hello to people watching you on YouTube.
Oh, hi.
First, I want to congratulate the lady in the studio.
Thank you, sir.
I love her passion.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
I love
you.
her passion. keep it up, keep it up.
Thank you so much, sir.
You know, especially in this Nigeria that we are, without handwork, whatever we go, if without handwork or business, you can never get a daily bread every day like that.
Mm.
You
Thank you so much,
understand?
sir. I do, sir.
So I would say keep it up, our guest in the studio. What is your name?
My name is Rebecca Oise.
But she is that female
Female
barber.
barber.
Go check her out on social media handle. That female barber.
Okay. Is she on social media?
Of
Yes,
course
I
she
am,
is.
DAT female barber.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
Okay.
social handle on
Okay.
Facebook and Instagram.
All right, thank you.
Sorry.
Shadow.
Sorry,
Shadow.
come again. Sorry, come again.
DAT female barber.
Okay.
That is that
Okay, thank you.
female barber.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Shadow. Thank you so much,
Thank
Shadow.
you.
All right, I like it when we have to encourage each other. All right, so before we wrap up the segment, you were talking about your goals, and I like the fact that you're putting women first. I'm not saying you're a feminist, all right, but the part is that you understand that women, girls need to sit up to some expectations, especially financial independent expectations. So I like the fact that you are saying, okay, my plan in the future is how to get more people involved in self-independent work and how to cater for themselves and not having to get married and you become 100% responsibility of your husband. All right, so how do you intend to achieve all of that?
On the long run, I want to have an academy
Okay.
where women will come in, enroll, and then learn their vocation of choice, but mainly hair and body, like massage, tattoo, and barbing also.
Okay.
So that's presently I am working with someone that has a spa, Ella Spa.
Okay.
We both have a space together in Kuje, Abuja. So Ella Spa and I are kind of like working in conjunction with each other. She does
Okay.
massage,
Okay.
I do the barbing. So it's
Okay.
like an all-rounder body,
Okay. Complete
body.
yeah,
touch. So after
package
your
or torch.
massage or before your massage, you can come for your haircut, then you go in for your massage or vice versa.
Okay, so it means that some of the things you're doing to push this company forward is you're trying to affiliate with people who do something related,
Yes.
but not quite.
Yes.
So that way we can I render my services, you
You render
render
yours, yes.
your services.
Yes.
All right, so now let's talk about your services. I'm happy that you brought up the issue of the spa is also in line with your plans for the future. So apart from other services, you said you do piercing, tattoo.
Yes, tattoo, body massage, then
Okay.
barbing.
Okay, now let's talk about your services and how you render them. Must they come to your shop, or you can also go render house services?
No, I can do home services. I
Okay.
have my equipment here already, as you can see.
Okay.
If I'm being called upon to go anywhere in Abuja or anywhere in Nigeria or anywhere in the world, I am good to go.
Okay.
Yes, so it's not necessarily a working shop. Home
Okay.
services are also allowed to, yes.
Okay, so now when you go for home services, the prices are different.
Yes.
Okay, because there's transport inclusive
Yes.
and welfare, security,
Yes.
insurance,
Yes. And all of those.
and all of those are
If you're within
inclusive.
Kuje, where my
Yes.
shop is at, if you're within Kuje, it's not going to be as expensive as
You're
someone
coming
from-
all the way to town.
to town. Yes.
Yes, of course, it shouldn't be the same because if it's around there, you're just going to do that snappy and get back to work. But if it's outside your environment, then it means you're going to lose a whole lot of customers coming. There are some persons already, even if you have someone in the shop assisting, right? There are some persons who will come and say, I want she herself to touch my hair.
Very true.
You understand?
Very
So
true.
it won't be easy. Definitely, it can't be the same thing. All right, so let's talk about your shop, your address.
Okay. My shop is behind Bovas Filling Station, off Secretariat Road in Kuje, shop number 2.
Okay. Okay.
Just behind
Kuje.
Bovas. Yes. Kuje,
Okay. Then
Abuja.
I thought it was Suleja.
No, it's Kuje.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So Kuje.
Yes, behind
Okay.
Bovas, off Secretariat Road, shop number 2.
Okay. Shop number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So your social media handles once more.
On Instagram, I am DAT female barber _. So that female barber, spelled DAT female barber underscore. On Facebook is DAT female barber. Yeah, those are the two
All
social
right,
media
so go
pages
check
I'm
her
working on.
out. Of course, that female barber, spell that as DAT, that female barber, of course, and you will see her there. And you had it already, so she can go and do home services. If you need her services anywhere in Abuja, in as much as you can handle. All right, you can handle the additional costs for moving her away from your shop. All right, so let's talk about how you deal with rejection. You know, you talked about some persons who come and I'll be like, oh, lady, you want to bat my hair? I want to throw one or two tantrums here and there. How do you deal with rejection?
I just smile.
Okay.
I smile because no to me is new opportunity. So if you tell me no, no, that's new opportunities for me. So I've gotten that a
Why?
lot, and I told myself I wouldn't let this bring me down. So when you told me they come back me, I was oh, okay, sir. So would you want to cut your hair? So some person, oh, that's fine, sir. And that's it. With a smile.
Wow. Okay, so but do you have some other persons working with
No,
you
for
in
now,
the shop?
no. I just opened my own space. I was working at the salon before, but I thought
Okay.
about it. I want to build this my own dream.
Okay.
Yeah. So I opened my own salon not long ago.
Okay, so you have all those machines like the sterilizer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But most people still come and ask you, do you have lighter?
Yeah, Africans are just always Africans.
So yeah, there's sterilizer and then there's lighter.
We are just Africans. You know, we cannot just give ourselves soft
They'll ask you,
life. But
"Burn
why?
it, burn it, burn it."
Anyway, as far as life is concerned, as far as how do I put it now? As far as job handwork is concerned, you will always definitely meet people who will make you feel like you don't know what you're doing. Let me use that word. Who will always want to make you feel like, oh my God, are you sure you can do this? Knowing fully well that you can do that. Anyways, few minutes for us to wrap up this segment, and I wanted to use this remaining minute to talk to people like you are talking to a brother or like you are talking to a sister in the aspect of us coexisting with each other, you know, patronizing each other, and stop this unnecessary division. Yeah, discrimination.
word I
Yeah,
used.
that's the word. And stop discrimination. Let me get your word for that. You've got 2 minutes.
Okay. Like I'll say, barbing is not an easy job.
Yeah.
For me to learn how to be a barber, it took a lot. It took a lot of convincing on my part. It took a
Okay.
lot of confidence because it's not easy for you to walk up to someone you barely know, have a clipper and say, "Sir, let me cut you," and also boosting of my self-esteem. Yeah, every barber understand what I'm saying. When you're learning, if you don't have that self-esteem, you cannot stand before a customer and cut their hair, especially if they look intimidating. So what I'm going to say is this: build your self-esteem, and be sure of what you're doing. Be sure, always sure of what you're doing, and never stop learning. Always learn. Yeah, I'm a barber, but I still go online to check what's going on, because barbing is more like it's fashion actually, because it's trending and styles change. So whatever it is, don't let anybody talk you down on what you know you love doing, and let your hustle be your passion. That's what I will say. Whatever it is you're doing, be it handwork, be it office work, if you're not passionate about what you're doing, please get what is going to give you joy. It's not about money. Money would come. My boss taught me this. He said, keep money aside, enjoy your job, and then money is going to come. So it's not just about making money for me. It's what I love doing. I love it. I can cut your hair for free if I want to. Yeah, it's just what I enjoy. I love seeing guys look good. I can be talking to you as a guy and I'm looking at you. You think I'm admiring you because I'm looking at your haircut and I'm looking for mistakes. It's I did a lot in church. It's bad. I'm sorry, guys, but you can be talking to me and I'm looking at you and you think, oh, she's liking me. I'm looking at your haircut and seeing the mistakes I've made, and I'm looking at how to correct them. Yeah, I've actually walked up to a man and said, "Sir, your hair is fine, sir, but there's some corrections. Can I please help you, sir?" He said, "Are you a barber?" I said, "Yes, sir." And he sat down, I did the correction. I said, "Sir, go your way." So be passionate about what you do, enjoy what you do, love it. Yeah, and it will love you back. Yeah.
All right, thank you. You had it already from that female barber, that you just make sure that you enjoy what you're doing. And whatever you're doing, that is what I got from your speech this afternoon, I beg your pardon, where you say if whatever you're doing doesn't make you happy, especially when you're not making money from it. Don't stay there. You've got to look for something else that you can do that put a smile on your face. And of course, you are making the money. Whatever you do, hope say you they make the rubber. That's it. And that is where we draw the curtains right here on the topic and the fun question of the day. But of course, Saturday Cruise continues. Don't you go nowhere. Keep it locked down to Eagles 102.3, your radio experience. You can count on and go check us out on all social media handles at Eagles FM Abuja, and check out our website at www.eaglesfm.com and download our app on iOS and Play Store. Have it installed in your phone, and just with one tap, boom, you are back on radio to vibe along with your favorite radio shows from Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience. You can count on. And of course, go check me out on our social media handles at Holy Ray, Holy Child of God. That is who I am. And of course, Saturday Cruise continue. And don't forget to follow my guest on our social media handles at That Female Barber, and that is spelled as DAT. That Female Barber. Don't you go nowhere and don't you touch that dial. Let me go and play you a lot and a lot of amazing music, because this weekend, let's do a little bit of talking and more of vibing, because we suffer too much. We did try. I tell you, we too much, we did try. So don't you go nowhere. Say bye-bye to our
Bye.
guys.
It was nice having.
Yes.
you guys.
Anyway,
Thank you
before
so
I
much.
go, I forget. What do you say to Eagles FM?
Thank you, Eagles FM, for giving me this opportunity to be out here with everybody. It's fun. Holy Ray is a fun-filled person. I like her a lot. She's cool.
Thank
Please
you.
listen to her show
Eagles
all the
FM,
time.
what can we do? It's our pleasure to have amazing,
Thank you so much for having
talented,
me. I really
independent,
appreciate. Thank you.
hardworking, that female barber. And with that, I am going to play you music. Let's dance. Let's vibe. It's weekend. So don't go nowhere. Holy Ray is here.